But bearing in mind, currently, I haven't hooked up the miners to the station as of yet. So they've would have stopped, they're not using power. So I will pop some more plants down this side. And hopefully everything will be covered, as well as each time this needs to recharge every time the carrier's up and go. Now, yes, that's the other thing. I'll worry about that when I get there, actually. So, hang on. This is not having any problem filling up all four. Why isn't that having an issue? That's interesting. Why isn't that having issues? Like the other one. These questions and more. Oh, that's out of whack. Why do you do that? Oh, where's that coal I just grabbed? There we go. You're gonna do? You are. Oh, actually, I think I know why. Because it has a sorter. Look, yeah, that's it. Because I picked one up there, it's got a sorter on both of the sides and it doesn't like that idea. Right. You're all up and running. And let's see what happens when we hook these. Much I haven't got Mark 2s left. Mark 3s it is. No, I've done one extra there I didn't want it to do, because the mouse once again has told me what it thinks I want, not what I actually do and what I actually want. Silicon. How's the power going now? All good there. Now, you know what? We will go straight in to the middle on that one. Give it a bit of berth. Bit of room to move. And with the new one, we join you up this way. Maybe, perhaps, we are, actually. This is exactly what I'm doing. Right, that's up and running. Plenty of power for the moment. I think it's time to head back home. Wherever home is, right next to us, but knowing me, I'll still miss it. Oh, how's my fuel tank going? Ooh, running a bit low. There's some silicon with me. Right, let's go home and sort out the silicon issue that we've been having now. Eventually we'll start making some progress somewhere along the lines, but no doubt the way it's going, there'll be another update and I'll come in with a whole bunch of other problems. Joy of joys. Now I've got to sort out the silicon. Now where's my international? There you go. Oh, now I've got power problems down here, and I've got power problems down here because I don't have enough hydrogen in that. That'll be why. I bet you anything that's to do with the hydrogen problem. So, do I... Yeah, look, it's empty. Empty as the mall during COVID lockdowns. Look at this. God, from one power problem to another, it's never ending. This is an issue. One that I thought I'd fixed for a long time, but my hydrogen problem is a problem. Mind you, once I finish research, the hydrogen should come back up. Right, we've got power going back again. We do have a issue with oil though. So, I've got to look through other oil wells around here and think and sort out a delivery. Making a few orbital collectors would go down a treat. Actually, I can make that. Can I make that? I just need... Oh, you legend. Steel, give me steel. Then my power will still be pretty bad. We've got to look at solar sails and stuff. Really do. Start getting them up and running. Because this is not going to cut the mustard at the moment until I get a lot more hydrogen going. Oh, I've got what I needed. Did I make one? Again, running low with the old power. Actually, what's the point of making this? Because I don't have enough power to run it. If I hadn't got rid of all that, it would have been alright, I think. Now, where's my silicon being made? There it is there. Is that it there? Is that... That's it there. Let's try and get this power up and running yet again. Much as we can. I will add this slot in. Hopefully filling up 4 of them will be enough for them to share. Get rid of you. And you doing right. Okay, we'll give you 100. We'll give you 100. 100. 100. 100. Okay, you're sharing. Give you 100. You 100. Give you 100. Okay, so we've got backup going here. That'll sort that out a bit. And it is backing up, so if I can quickly adjust you there, get rid of you, and we can hopefully bring you down. Possibly give the chance for the deuterium, whatever it is, to you guys. Hydrogen. Back up again. What are we're doing at 80%? This is not ideal. Not ideal whatsoever. However, let's slightly fix that problem. Yeah, abandoned genes. Yes, no, it is. It is. Welcome to the stream, Nick. It's yeah. Well, for me it is anyway. Have you not obviously never seen the game before? Have you ever seen Factorio or Satisfactory? Those games? See what I've got here. I see the problem I've got here. Two. I need to stop these from coming down. They're not helping my cause at all. So for the moment, let's get rid of you, because I'm slowly running out of fuel again. And get rid of you two and get rid of you. Then from there we'll see where we're at. As far as this is concerned, I can need to get rid of you. Oh, you haven't? Okay, well this is basically based off the game Factorio, and same with Satisfactory. So yeah, it's a really good game, especially if you like figuring stuff out as well. This one's Factorio is quite a lot of brain power required, but it's one of those games once you get into it, 5 minutes, well 5 hours seems like 5 minutes, you know. You think you've been playing for 5 minutes, but it generally turns out to be about 5 hours. But this one, yeah, this one's really good. This one's sort of a combination. Satisfactory is, well, Factorio's like this. It's a top-down view, but that's you're crash landing on a planet, and then you've got an end goal to get off the planet. It's done it to me again. I'm not going to have much luck with this power. I had some more there too. It's not going to be enough, is it? Nowhere near enough. So this one, Satisfactory, was designed off the same principles, but that one's first person, and it's also off-world as well. You land on a planet, and then you've got to just mine, because you work for a sort of like a mining company. This power thing, and this one's sort of a combination of both, sort of, just the concept it is, but this one you get a whole galaxy to expand in. So I'll show you. You can. This is the solar system I'm in at the moment. This is where I started. So So I've got 3 planets here and another planet there, and all of them have different type of resources, or the same resources, but a couple of different ones. And then you've got the whole galaxy here you can travel to and use. Just expand out. And do you know what a Dyson Sphere is at all? Have you heard of Dyson Sphere? Which was a theory developed back in the 60s by a scientist. Which was actually, I've got plenty of coal I could use to kickstart this too. The theory just, ironically, it's a thing that will help with power that's using the sun. Natural energy, sort of like solar power. But certainly a different way, but it was originally designed as a way to find advanced civilizations around the world. So yeah, and that's what you got to do in this one here, is you make yourself a big Dyson sphere. You can do a Dyson swarm, which is a whole bunch of solar panel satellites that just fly around, and you collect the energy, and then you can make the shell, which is the sphere, and that'll provide better energy, and it's sort of like encasing the sun in this big metal structure with solar panels all over it. It's a lot of fun, this game, a lot of fun, except for when you keep running out of power. Right, so what I need this to finish, these guys to finish up. That'll help me with my power issue. Right, you're done, you're done, you're done, you're done, you're done, and you're done. How about you guys? You're all done. No, that's not what I wanted to do actually. I wanted to change the recipe. I've just realised. Hang on, you're still getting... I don't want you to get any stone. Stop giving the stone out. Right, let's try this again. I want to replace it with this. This is what I want. Where did I just get that from? I want it this side. Right, let's try this again. Yeah, well, you can do it all over the place. I mean, I want that one. Press the wrong button. Yeah, you can do it to as many suns as you like and stuff like that. There's like a big recipe tech tree here. This is all the upgrades that you build up. So you got to make the right science for them, which are these type of things here. And then you get all your technologies, and you can actually like harness the energy and then put them into accumulators, and then transfer accumulators, and they can be used to be put into the power network, and a whole bunch of stuff. Excellent game. Obviously if you're into that type of thing and enjoy it. So I need to change the recipe on this one as well. And once again I've run out of power. It's just incredible how everything turns out different when you're streaming a game. Never had this issue, it always works well, and then you stream it and then hello. All these new things I've never come across. There's oh no, that's because of the grid, isn't it? That's why that's like that. So I do need to start there. I need to follow, that's it. I need to follow the same there. And you see the grid gets more compact as you head towards the poles. Yeah, it's huge, and it's still in early access. So it hasn't been out. It hasn't even been out for a year. So it's still in early access. Still going to have upgrades and everything, and new things coming out. Eventually you're going to have aliens that you fight against and everything else like that. So I've got that ready to go. I can get rid of this thing here. I've got to sort out my power. I've got to redo all this. Well, I can get rid of you. I can get rid of you for the moment. What I can do here is I'll be able to make this bigger as well, so I can get more silicon going. So this is going to need a complete redo, and it makes sense to move all the glass production somewhere else too out of the way. And I've got to reorganise where the stone goes and sort the power out, which involves me making more orbital collectors to stick on the big planet to collect the hydrogen. Wherever the big planet's gone, it's out of sight again. My neighbour's gone. It's gone out for the evening. So, what the problem is the fuel I'm using. Basically, I've run out of. I'm using something called. Have I got it on me? This stuff here, the hydrogen fuel rod, because it produces more power and takes a lot longer to burn. And you can use it to make your power, and you also use it like your mecha needs power as well, so you can fly, and your drones that do all the building that can run. And I need hydrogen to make it. This is my production here for it, but I wasn't producing enough hydrogen to do it. Now there's another recipe I can use which will make me more hydrogen, and I was sort of avoiding using that. But the other thing I can do is this planet here, which is right next to me. This one here is a gas giant, and that you can collect hydrogen from, and to do that you need to make one of these things. It's like a big vacuum cleaner that you stick on the planet, and it just hovers around and then uses it up. So yeah, a bit of fusion energy, and then you can upgrade to better ones and stuff. But ultimately what you want is a Dyson swarm, and use that, which I can probably make and send it off. I've just got to set up an orbit. I've got one orbit for the Dyson's swarm, and I can get energy that way too. But the problem is I ran out of hydrogen, not enough to keep it going, which in turn wasn't enough to keep the power going. Over here, and that's what the problem is. Half of these are running on that hydrogen, the other one's running on graphite, which doesn't last as long. So that's my issue at the moment with this. Is getting it back up and running to a point where I can get a good production of this going along again. So I might actually have to revert back to, for the moment, revert back to graphite. Which means I need to put down. Did I grab any? No, I didn't. No, I've got one here. I need to get rid of the stone as well that's in my inventory. So I'll grab some coal, as much coal as I can. I might as well put this down on the ground, and I'll put you right here. Just got to remember I'll put you there for the moment. And let's get some coal into these things. Oh, you got graphite, you've been a pain. Alright. Just to get the power back up and running, hopefully to get some graphite making, and then I might have to, no that's not what I want. I might have to, no that's not what I wanted either. Put down another mine production for, another production for graphite until I can get my hydrogen back up and running again. Problem is, it just goes through the coal so quick. And I'm guessing that my solar panels are in night time at the moment too, which is not helpful. Clearly. A couple more. Who else is hungry? Oh, okay. Right, here, have some more. Who else wants some coal? You want some coal? Here. Oh, you needed some, damn it. I'll give you one of those, one of my things. No, I'll give you that as well, and I'm going to have to go back to the old school. Now, how much power are we producing? I'm still short by a long shot. Where's the sun? There's the sun. Where's my solar panels? Okay, these solar panels are up and running. I might have to put a whole bunch more down. Do I have any on me? They're all blue for running. Right, I finished my research. That'll help with my power problems. In theory. Because I'm not running the research labs anymore. But I'm not having the power run long enough to have enough power to produce the graphite. Catch 22. Where's my coal? There it is. So give me all that. Let's hand feeding it. It's like the zoo. Yeah, plenty different. Yeah, quite a bit of options. You can start off with coal, and then with coal you can turn coal into the graphite. With the hydrogen, you can use also the hydrogen as well, that you turn into the hydrogen fuel rod. You can use oil, you can use refined oil, and then you get an upgrade and you make something called trying to think what it's called now because I haven't unlocked it. What is it called? Well, it's sort of like the hydrogen rod, but it's the next level up, and you have to unlock a new power plant, and that one like really produces a lot more energy, and it takes a lot longer to burn as well. So at the moment, I'm just trying to keep these going, so there's enough power to produce the graphite, so I can stop feeding it. But I might have to make an extra one somewhere. It's a bit of a pain. And the coal, it's just chewing through the coal, which is not helping because it's not producing enough to make it. Alright, I can make this bigger. Let's bring you down here in line with that and in line with that. Come on, my little minions. Get up and running. Alright. Now I can bring you down. All the way down to there, and you all the way down to there, and that's all Mark 3 belts. Right, and bring as much of this as we can down. Whether or not this will be enough to keep everything going is a question that will probably be answered. I'm back to square one with the old coal again. It doesn't have that Factorio. No, it doesn't. I was hoping it was the same effect like you could do in Factorio, where you can just control click, or control click drag over the top of the power and all that, and they'll automatically feed it all in. Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to feed it in automatically myself as well. Now what you want to do is hold shift down and press and click on it. That's what you really want to do. Rumour has it. Right, I'll get all these in. I just realised I've gone over time. Are they all running? Except for you. Anyone else? Except for you. Right, please hurry up. Please hurry up and make... Why? Oh, hang on. We've got a backup here. That's not what we need. Why? Oh, I see why. Actually, get the one before it too. That might help. We smell... Oh, look at this. We've got a backup. We've got a... Oh, what we don't have is a... About there. There we go. If I finally fix it, I'll tell you what, that'll be a great way to end the stream, wouldn't it? If I finally fix the blooming thing. How's my power situation? Oh, there we go. Perfect. 100% satisfaction, and I've got some power going into the accumulator, so they will be filling up, which I need some filled ones to be able to build some orbital collectors. And we need to get onto the purple research as well. How's... There they go, you good things, you. That's right, you store that energy. Fill up your bellies. Winter's coming. Which means I can quickly go over here as the last act to the interstellar logical station, and we can get some silicon ore being delivered from the other planet. That's on the way, and then when we come back hopefully next Tuesday, we can organise the silicon and get that up and running. Move this out of the way, and hopefully things will start running smoothly, like they normally do when I don't stream this game and I'm playing it. They run smooth, but for some reason when I stream it, it all goes to heck. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you for the follow. Excellent. It's been absolutely fun having you here, keeping me company for a little bit. I'm glad you like the game too. It's definitely well worth it. And there's, I'll say there'll be a lots to look forward to it. The guys that developed this are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. The story behind it is fantastic. It was four guys from China, that young guys, and they did a GoFundMe last November, I think it was, or something like that, for this, and then they released it February. So yeah, and their parents are trying to tell them to go and get a real job, and this is what they wanted to do, and they actually sold quite a lot of copies in the first 2 months. It was a huge success in the first 2 months, and it came out, for early access, it came out pretty polished. There's just been, ever since then, tweaks in that, and there's some big updates planned to come out. There's a lot more things they're going to add, so yeah. Well, that'd be fantastic. I'd love to see you again. But I suppose, yeah, I suppose I better end it because I've gone a bit over time. Let me just get rid of the music for a second. So Where am I? What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Right, okay. I'm back with you now. Yeah, so, I mean, if you want, there's quite a lot of YouTube videos out there, but I think on my VODs, I think from the very first one there, if you wanted to see how it started out from the beginning and everything, you can do that. Otherwise, on my About page, I've got a link to my YouTube channel, which is these streams, but I cut them up into about a 30 to 35 minute episode each. That way you can just sort of bite size if you want to do that and catch up that way. It's totally up to you. Or not. You could not do it at all, of course. So, anyway, I'll tell you what. Let me just say a big thank you to Abandoned Jeans, anyway, for keeping me company and for the follow. Also, Aussie for popping in, Aussie Cocky. He popped in for a little bit, keep me company. Of course, C. Nelly and Dev Phoenix also for the follows today and popping in, and for the host. No, the raid. It was a raid, Dev, wasn't it? Dev Phoenix gave me a raid. That was fantastic as well. I'm trying to think who else popped in and said hello. I think that was about it. I think mostly everyone else was sort of lurking in the background. So, yeah. So a big thank you to everyone who's come along and watched, whether you've been and gone, you're still here, or you're watching after the fact on the VOD or the YouTube episodes. Hope you got a bit of entertainment out of it, or killed a couple of hours. I don't know why you watched it, but I hope it was enjoyable for you. I should be back tomorrow, hopefully, depending. I've got an appointment early in the morning, and depending on how that goes, but I should be back tomorrow with ETS2, carrying on with the competition between that and ATS. Of course, ATS I stream the day after, so ETS2 on the Friday for me and ATS on the Saturday. I know some of you are a day behind me, but if you check my schedule page out, that'll give you your local times and obviously the day that I am streaming. And then hopefully Sunday and Tuesday, I think, this week. Oh, yeah, it's Sunday and possibly Tuesday. We've got the Farming Simulator Challenge with the MP. So I should be back with the next one of this on my Monday. And then, and then back next Thursday as well for that. Of course, Wednesday I have off. But anyway, guys, hopefully we see you in the next stream. If we don't, I'll see you when you do. Until then, take it easy. Look after yourselves. Have a good one. And we'll see you when we do. See you later, guys. Bye.